Okay, it's early morning at the lagoon this morning. We're going to go and check the pots that we put in yesterday morning, just to see whether we can get some cherabin so we can do some fishing today. Well, firstly, because we're in croc country, we're going to have to get ourselves some water in case we have cherabin. So always put a rope on your bucket and we'll throw it out in the water and get some water. Now the reason why we need water is to keep our cherabin alive. We also use an aerator. The Barramundi preferred live bait or lures. Alright, now we have our water. Rightio, last night we put in some red claw pots, and I'll just give them a check, see what we got. And we have got a couple. Nice red claw. We're just using dog food for bait. The reason why we put dog food in is if you put raw meat in there, the crocodiles around here will take their pots and smash them up. So the dog food, they don't do that. So that's the reason why we use dog food. Nice little red claw. That's a fresh yabby, native to this area. And the reason they're called red claws is because of the big tip, the red tips. So be nice in the pot. We'll have to have river and beef tonight. Okay. We'll try pot number 2. Oh, whoa! A couple more. Beautiful. Nice and big this year. If you grab them in behind the back, they can't get you. Another nice one. Beauty. Okay. A couple of nice cherabin in these pot. Good size for bait. They are there. Just got to watch their claws. Nice cherabin. Re-clip up. Always make sure you have your name, address and phone number. That's for the Queensland fishery rules, and also on your cord as well. Back out and we'll go on to the next. Yeah, as you're walking along the track, I come across this old lure. A little bit of a bummer by the looks of it. Got no barbs, no hooks. I'll take it back. Put a couple of hooks on. Yeah, should be good. And there's always that possibility of getting your pot hooked up along the snag. Don't ever climb out on a limb to retrieve your pots, because you never know what's beneath that water lurking, and it's not worth risking your life just for a pot. Looking up over this branch. Okay, now that's gonna work. Okay, grab a sharp stick. And there we go. Never go close to the water's edge. Okay, Cherabin number 2. Okay, just gonna retrieve my last pot. We had a very high tide last night and a very low tide today, so the tide's still going out at the moment. I've thrown my pots in deep holes here, hopefully to get the cherabin. And we've got one in here. Right, not bad going. 3 pots, 4 cherabin. That'll keep me fishing today for a while. Back in. Okay, we'll make our way back to the car. Yeah, nice great area to flick lures. The barras will work along these rock ledges. So, top spot if you're looking at catching barra. Okay, and just up through there, the river widens again. Okay, that's your prawn, and I'm just going to go through the back here. So they'll hang like that. Flick out near the snags. Yeah, just caught this little fella off the float. Just going to measure him up. Nice one on the float. Alright. Now if you want to cook up these little beauties, I've got a mixture here of cherabin and red claw, and just a little short demonstration on the basic cooking. Firstly, you need to get the fire going, and grab a few sticks, pop them in the pot belly, and light her up. Yeah, grab a few more sticks. And we need to boil some water, so it has to be a good size fire. Okay, all I just need to do is boil this water. There's many ways of cooking these Cherabin red claw. Some people like to put them in a mornay, a chowder, or just fry them on a barbecue. I like to boil them up in some water, a little bit of coarse salt, and just have them a la naturel. Okay, I'm just gonna dip these lovely little buggers into this boiling water. And as I said, give it about 5 to 8 minutes once it comes back up on the boil. Well, enjoy. There's nothing like catching your own fresh food and bringing it to the plate.